Yeah, that thing is moving. That is awesome. Now just to put something on it. This is how I'm running a treadmill motor, the whole treadmill setup with the controller and everything. But instead of having the reed switch, which was messed up, I got this little pulse wave modulator deal off eBay. It's a NE555 or something like that. It just takes the 5-volt signal and pulses it, and you can adjust it with these little screws on here. So as I adjust the speed on the controller, I have to adjust. Oh, I just overdid it. I have to adjust this as well. Otherwise, the controller will continue trying to adjust the speed. It'll keep trying to adjust the speed in order to make it match what it's supposed to be, as opposed to what this is output. The output on this is, if that makes any sense. But this thing just has a lot of control I can do, which is pretty awesome. And it handled all the voltage. I think it was getting about 10 to 12 volts. It's supposed to be 5 volts. There we go. I turned it way down. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 different profiles of settings that you can use on these. The first one I could not get it to go fast enough, but the second one I was able to get it up to some really high RPM. So I haven't even messed with the third setting on here yet. So I'm curious to see how fast I can get it to go. But it all has to, if I get it going too fast, then it's going to shut down. Or if it's not going fast enough as opposed to what the speed on here, it'll shut down. But it's pretty cool. Without the reed switch, I'm able to run the machine because I cannot get the controller to work without something feeding back, telling it what the motor is doing, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like, what are they called? I just got some. For a brushless motor, it's kind of like a magnetic sensor, a Hall sensor. So without it, the controller says, hey, what the heck is going on? And it'll shut down. Give you an error code and it won't work. So this little guy, I just got online a little ways back and I haven't got to play with it yet. But what this does is it will handle up to 1200 watt, and you can input anything from 10 to 50 volts, and the output can go well over 100 volts or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but pretty close to it. So I can take a regular 12 volt battery, like a truck battery, and I can amplify the voltage to 90 volts. And depending on how much amps I can get out of the battery, this will handle up to 1200 watts, and I can get the right voltage to put a lot of RPMs on this motor. I think this one runs on like 90 volts. Yeah, 90 volts, if you can see that. 90 volts. So using a regular truck battery, I can get it up to 90 volts with this and get some serious power and RPMs out of this motor. And that will eliminate the controller completely. Then I can put it on an electric bike or something like that, and make good use out of it using DC battery instead of using an AC power source, which I am right now. But in the shop, this is cool with this, and I can control it without the reed switch, and I can play with it. So just wanted to show you guys that. Thanks for watching. Please hit like or subscribe.